Hello and welcome. Campbell here from Autodidactic channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And of course, autodidactic means to be self-educated. And in this crazy world we live in, we need to be self-educated more than ever. Because if we're not, the only choice we have left is to believe what other people tell us. And that is clearly the problem we are facing at the moment. And so what I wanted to look at today is the South, the Antarctic, and some land masses that appear on many old maps but seem to have disappeared, and we're told that they never existed. But clearly someone was down there and mapping them. And the main thing I want to look at, the main landmass, is called Terra Del Fuego. And Terra Del Fuego literally translates to the land of fire, which is kind of interesting when you look at where it is. It is literally where we are told Antarctica is, and we are told Antarctica is frozen, not a land of fire. And on this map, there's no, volcanoes or anything. There's nothing that's hinting at any other cause of, it being called the land of fire. So, what is going on here? Let's jump in and have a look at the land of fire, Terra Del Fuego. Alright, so that map there, that was an Abraham Ortelius 1579 map. And we can see in this one as well, just look at the shape of South America. We can see it's different to what we see today. Today, this bit here is kind of gone, isn't it? So we'll look at that in some other maps as well. This is, again, Abraham Ortelius. This is 1588. And this is a world map. And on this one, we get this huge land map. Now this land mass, now this is on a lot of maps, and you can see the edge of it is green. It's not drawn as though it's frozen. And up here, up the top here, the 4 continents of Hyperborea, and again they are green. So what have we got down here? Because what we can see is we've got Africa, we've got South America, again it's a funny shape. But there's no Australia. But down the bottom here, Terra Australis Nondum Cognito. And I've mentioned this many times. They say that they didn't know Australia was here, and that they found it. It was found, well, by the Dutch in the late 1600s, and then of course Captain Cook and the English. But this map, which is 1588, now that's before we're told the Dutch were here. This has Australia written on it. Okay, Terra Australis Nondum Cognito. The land of Australia. And I put Australis into translate, and it just comes out as Australis. So I'm not sure what the etymology there is. And so it is the land, Terra of Australis, and Nondum Cognito is not yet known. Which is an interesting way to write it, isn't it? Not yet known, but here it is. Clearly, they've named it. They've written not yet known down on a landmass down here. 1588. Okay, so, Australia is basically here. It's not under South America, it's not under Africa. So, and this, we can see this juts up. So is this Australia? Because there's this funny island here, and this is in a few maps as well. Not sure what that is. It might be Oh, there we go. New Guinea, that's what I was about to say. New Guinea. Okay. So New Guinea. And so this looks to be the land mass that, I don't know, became Australia maybe. But it looks like it was connected. The continent of Australia. Nonum Malagenum region. So, I don't know, not mapped or something. Down here, Terra Del Fuego, underneath South America. Underneath America, we've got the Sitacorum region. Is that how you say it? And then up here, we have other land masses coming up underneath Asia, on the other side of Asia. So I'm not sure what happened to this land either, but clearly this is, 1588, and everything's looking pretty different. This is Jocudus Hondius. The map was somewhere between 1606 and 1619. America, Septrio, which is North America region. We can see here France. This was New France. And what you find is Florida is always there in the old maps. But down here, South America, and what do we have down here but Terra del Fuego here, but Terra del Fuego, and also look, Terra Australis. Okay, so something weird going on here. Interesting picture here. Now, I'm not sure what's going on. All right, these guys, playing the flute, and they're eating. And he's like, yeah, that's good food, give me some more. Yay. Over here, they're cooking the food. And here, they're not enjoying the food. So I don't know what's going on. Or maybe are they cleaning their teeth, maybe? I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, ficum, that's what I say. Mare Pacificum. Mare is ocean, so the Pacific Ocean. It seems to be sea as well. Like they sometimes, like the Caspian Sea, they call Mare. But down here, now this little bit through here is called the Straits of Magellan. So you'll see Magellan written around a lot here. So here we go, Magellanu. And up here we have Patagonia. And Patagonia is, of course, the land of the giants. And this is pretty tricky too. These guys are out in a boat and they've got a fire. And they look, not well dressed. I mean, they've probably got something on, and a bit of a cape, but not dressed for the Arctic. Here is another map. This is a Mercator, 1630. And again here, America, we've got Brazil. Down here we have the giant of Patagonia. And Terra del Fuego, or Terra del Fuego. This has got the same picture of the people in the boat. This is different, and here we've got a picture of one of the cities of Peru. And as we can see, it's a big walled city in Peru. Now this, 1630. Big walled cities in Peru, and South America still pretty much, attached almost to Terra del Fuego, the land of fire, which again is drawn as green. This is another Abraham Ortelius, 1587, new description of America. And again down here, Chile. Chile's been there for a while. Often called the Kingdom of Chile if you go back, 1600s or beforehand. Patagonia, and here it says the region of the giants, region gigantum. I've got the Rio Grandes there, and down here, Terra del Fuego. Now look at this. We've got all the towns or ports or whatever they are named. Okay, so there's places here, and Straits of Magellan, you can see that's not a big gap. You can see like the width of this river here is wider. And down here, so this is 1587, Ortelius, but yeah, just this big landmass. Now it is actually white here, which is interesting. And Australia are up here. So we've got New Guinea, which is now above Australia. These look like the Solomon Islands. Is that what they're saying? Insula Solomus. And Australia. Terra Australis. Okay, Australia. And what was it? 1587. But they say they didn't know it was here. So there we go. This is a picture of the giants. In Terra, this says in Terra del Fuego. Okay, we've got a giant woman and some kids and some people coming up here. Again, not dressed for the ice, not dressed for the Antarctic. This one again shows you Terra, the land of Patagonia, and Giantum Regio, the region of the giants. And here we see two giants, and here we see an average-sized person. An average-sized man. And these giants, they always look like, be dressed like hunters. And again, not dressed like it's cold. You know, they're right down the tip here. And here we have, now they're calling it Terra de Magellans now. Magellan tried to claim this, I think, because you can see his name. Sometimes it's down here, sometimes it's on bits of South America. But he did get the Straits. They do call this the Straits of Magellan still. But again, look at this. With the port of, what's that, Defunzo or something. Sierra del Fuego, Lago de Leyre, all these different places, they're mapped. They're mapped. This one again says Terra del Fuego, 1600. All right, not dressed like it's the Antarctic. Looking just like, big Caucasian dude with feathers. Not sure which one, they're both the same height, so I don't know which ones, if they're both giants. Is this person tied up on the shore? Not looking good for them. But this was the land of fire, or so they tell us. And, is that because it was warm? So, and then we get to questions like, why was it warm? Is the sun moving on the larger clock? Okay, this is America, India Nova. This one is 1610. 1610. So again, New Guinea. New Guinea's not that size anymore. And it's basically 2 islands now. And Tropic of Capricorn. Look, J, there we go, J. J519, 20th of September. Terra Australis. Nondum cognito, so still to be discovered, not yet known. But there it is. It's not yet known, but there it is, right? Madness. Terra del Fuego, again green. And yeah, you can see there's the Straits very, very, very close to South America. So, did the giants come from here, across, up? And we also have the story of the giants coming down. The tall whites and all this kind of stuff. So, are the giants on the outer ring maybe, and they came in a bit and they got wiped out? I don't know, but it's very interesting. Definitely, the Patagonian giants are mentioned heaps and heaps. And here we can see connected to this landmass, Terra del Fuego, which now has morphed into Australia and the Antarctica. And Terra del Fuego is now a tiny island, or so they say. So this one here, this is Freti Magellanica. Now this is 1628. Now this is, this is interesting because we have maps after this that show Terra del Fuego, across the bottom here, joined to Australia. We just saw heaps of them. Here we've got the new ocean of Australia, of course, before Australia was known, right? 1628. But look, this is this island is now Terra del Fuego. You can sort of see there, Fuego. I'm not sure where it says the land of, but this is, it's turned into an island. And here we can see Patagonians. Okay, got a giant and an average sized man. So what's happening here? It's now an island. And of course, again, not dressed like it's the Antarctic, and we've got penguins up here. What's going on? This is the former Kingdom of Chile, 1646. And this is actually drawn sideways. So here again, you can see Terra del Fuego. So this is south. I can't flip it, I don't think. So this is south, but there it's an island again suddenly, and with giants on it. And this headdress, right? We see this feathered headdress in a lot of stuff, and clearly they're the giants. So see how he's bending over. So giants, and it's an island suddenly. So what's gone on? You also see lots of ostrich-looking birds here. More like an ostrich than an emu, and they're not there anymore. Guanacos, they're still there, armadillos, things like this. But it's an island. And here again, we've got more hidden land. So that would be from the south. So that's kind of still hinting that there's still some there. So is this broken off? Is this after a flood? Was there a recent flood, or are these maps, much, much older than we're actually told? Are these maps of the old world? Straits of Magellan, 1606. Jodocus Hondius. And this just showing, now this is, basically from what they're saying is the South Pole. This is from a globe perspective. America, ocean. So this is South America, and again, this is drawn upside down. And here, Terra del Fuego. All right, these are the Straits of Magellan, Riddler's Bay. Different bays down here, Beldotten Bay. All these areas on this landmass called Terra del Fuego. And this is obviously the map showing you how to sail through here. So if they had all these maps, and this is called the Straits of Magellan, then, yeah. See, now they're saying it's the strait between the islands, but, for it to be such a major event on all the maps, it's weird that it would just be between, an island. You can just go around the bottom of the island. If you look at South America, like that one there. You can go through here, but you can, I don't know, there's a lot of emphasis on it. Let's just say that. All right, so yeah, we've seen most of them. This is the thing. 1652, Johannes Jansonius. And now again, it's an island. And now it's called Magellanica. So Magellan's tried to get his name, on a few things down here. Here we have Mauritius land. Here we have a very rectangular island, Staten Island. Lehetman's Island. But again, look at these people, not dressed for the Antarctic, right? But here we have penguins standing up in a row. So not looking like the Arctic, right? And up here, Patagonian region, giants. So what's going on? Again, birds, right? Ostriches that aren't there now. They're in Africa. And emus in Australia, which are, a bit slightly different. They look sort of different a little bit. So there you go. Even the shape of that island changes on all of these maps. So now Captain Cook has got a book on visiting Patagonia and Terra del Fuego, and I have had a look at it. It's it's not the best. It's basically just coordinates and stuff. But here's a picture. This is actually Lord Byron. Woman and boy of Patagonia, South America, receiving beads from Commodore Admiral Byron. So I believe that's Lord Byron, Admiral Byron, and you can see this is a giant. Alright, it's a good foot and a half taller than him. So Patagonia, the land of the giants, but Terra Del Fuego, is that where they came from? This landmass that was attached, to Australia by the looks of it, to the Antarctica or whatever landmass is down there, and it was warm. It was warm. So was the sun in a different place because the sun's changing now, right? Is the sun moving its orbit? Is this what all this, melting they talk about? It's just the clock is just changing hour. And so places that used to be frozen will now be warm, and places that were warm will now be frozen. As the clock goes tick-tock. So there you go. I just really wanted to touch on that. And this, we see it everywhere, right? And we see it up the top here as well. We can see we've got the two land masses here, Hyperborea, and this says north. Has this one got 30? And that's on 33, right? Orient 33 as well. Did you know that? That's where this was supposed to be. 33 degrees of latitude, I believe that is. So 33. And they also say pygmies used to live up here, and giants. And then we get giants down here. So where are they coming from? Right? What's on the outside? So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that one. Anyway, guys, please leave me a like, a comment. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and share this content out if you find it interesting. And of course, as always, thank you to everyone who does support me and my work and this channel, through any way you can. And big shout out to all my PayPal and Patreon supporters. I really, really do appreciate your support. It does help a lot. And if you do wish to support this channel, there are links below, and there's even some t-shirts you can have a look at in my shop, and that all goes towards helping the work I do. So thank you for spending some time with me. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you all on the next upload. Bye for now.